We are live here in the Chapel area. Stephen from Three Souls Paranormal and Mark from HauntedByHaunted. What's going on, everybody? We're at Hillview Manor in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. We're gonna do a little quick session here in the Chapel area. Back in 2015 or 16, we was in here, me, Emily, and Frank. And Emily's face was touched in here, so I want to come back here and see what spirit touched her while we was doing the EVP session. Got our REM pods, K2 meters. So
let's try this first. I'm not going to do spirit box.
Okay.
So don't get anything on that. And there's not really any specific claims of individual people. There's a lot of that throughout this building. There's a lot of names in various rooms, but in this area in general, there's really no specific spirit entity by name that we really try to call out here. So it's just a major gathering point for any type of services they would have here, non-denominational services. They also have funerals in here as well.
A few people just got married here.
Yeah, so it's kind of been like a hub of pretty much all activity.
And if you can see this white screen, they rolled the screen down, so you know.
Yeah, this is just like a multi-use room for
Right.
everything.
And they would actually have
Crazy as it sounds.
children in here, you know, choirs, everything for residents. So if there's any spirit in this chapel area that would like to come forward and speak to us, now's your time. We have a few devices set up around the room that you can speak to us through. I have this little device in my hand, it's called a K2 meter. It's got this green dot on it, so if you can see that, you can come over here and touch it and manipulate this device. Or over here on this chair, we have this thing called a REM pod. Now if you come over and just graze it, it will make these lights glow. And if you do that for us, we would appreciate it. Okay.
Give you a little bit more energy. You can use the energy in our equipment. Use our energy if you need to. We're just here to communicate with you.
What an orb just came through here. Wow. That was impressive.
Or came through here.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything you would like to know about myself and Mark? We come here with no disrespect. We are here to search for answers.
If that other equipment is too hard to use or to move,
The K2 mirror is just going off. See it?
and my phone is on airplane mode, so no cell phone interference. That wasn't for me going down that way. Oh, you know what? It can be from the EM pump, but the EM pump you have to really be up near it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it back a ways.
I don't know, you think you turn your headband off?
What's that?
Turn your headlight off?
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of light in here already.
I didn't realize it was on.
If you can see that red balloon on the floor, you can come over and touch it.
You see it?
Yeah. Are you touching that red balloon to make it move back and forth very slightly?
can use all of our energy, use as much energy as you need. Can you make that balloon move again? Just move. You see?
Mhm.
Is red your favorite color too? If so, can you move the balloon? If you like the color red so much, can you try to light that meter up to red? It's at green right now.
Can you make a noise for us? Can you just make a tap like this? Can you do that for us, please? If you hear other voices, that's people from the, the group, so it's not, no activity.
Right. I haven't seen a balloon move since. Can you move the balloon again? Let us know you're still here.
Do you want us to put this equipment up on the stage?
It's still shifting. I can see the reflection from the camera light.
Yeah.
You just spiked up to orange.
So you want us to put the equipment on the stage? Is that where you feel more comfortable talking to us?
Are you the one who likes the Johnny Cash song, Ring of Fire? That's what they said,
Yeah.
that's what they said, the spirit seems to stir up activity in that song.
Does red remind you of fire? Is that why you like the balloon so much?
Can you move that other balloon on the table, the blue one? I don't know how well that will catch on the camera.
Move up real quick. Yeah, that's another orb.
Do you like us being here? If so, can you light that meter up to yellow again? Yellow or orange?
If you see that blue dot on the floor, go over near that and you can gain more strength by using this energy to use our equipment or move the balloon. Can you do that for us, please?
I haven't seen a balloon move in a few months.
Right. Mark just asked you this question. If you want us to leave, make it glow red.
Yeah, keep my eyes on the balloon. There's no movement at all.
No. There's no trapping here or
No,
nothing.
there's not.
Is that a tapping noise?
Yeah, I heard it too. I don't know if it's that blackout curtain they have up there.
Right. Did you just make a tapping noise? It is very faint, but we heard it. I mean, we had a couple K2 spikes in there,
Right.
so that's not too bad. We've seen the balloon move a little bit.
All right, we're gonna move on now. You can feel free to come along with us, or you can stay here. And I have my recorder going there also, so we'll see if we captured any EVPs as well.
Right. I like everybody's probably like upstairs
Right, I
or
don't
somewhere
hear
else.
any.
There's nobody around here right now, which is a good thing for us.
It seems almost too quiet to do spirit box,
Right.
doesn't it?
But it could be also the best time to do too.
Right.
Maybe put the spirit box over on the other table and let it run a little bit so we can get some answers.
Right.
Oh, that was a nice orb. It just made a big circle around the room.
Really?
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Awesome.
There's a bunch of orbs in this room. Are any of you that orb that you can? We're going to do a spirit box session here in the chapel area. Did that voice sound like my own that came through there? That was weird. Are you making my own voice? Is that what you're doing?
If so, can you say his name? Can you say one of our names? Well, tell us your name. Now, I'm not really picking up a lot of channels on here.
Right. Orbs are flying right above your spirit box. I'm watching them.
What's that?
There's orbs floating around your spirit box. I just seen them.
Please come forward. You can use my energy if you need to. Do you need more energy? If so, can you let us know?
Go touch that blue light if you need more energy. That will give you everything you need.
That's weird. I'm not picking up like any station at all.
Right.
Can you tell us your name? Or do you know our name? We've both been here before. You remember us? It just said Mark.
That was me, I knew that.
Yes, my name is Mark. You remember me?
My name is Steven.
Do you remember what was said in this room several years ago? Can you tell me your name since you said my name? Use my energy if you need to.
What's that? Use more energy.
You don't have to be afraid of our equipment here. We just came to visit you.
I'm going to show you real quick. Again, this is what you can do with this equipment. If you can see that, try that for yourself. And if you can, we'll leave you alone.
I'd really like to know your name so I know who I'm talking to. Can you tell me your name? Or is your name Mark too? I heard that same voice, but it was real low. Would you like for us to come back here later on to talk to you more?
Alright, we're going to pack up there in a second. We're going to go explore some more around the building and talk to your friends.
Feel free to come and join us if you would like to. Thank you for talking to us. We're going to say goodbye now. Can you say goodbye? Sound like it said they're leaving. Is it okay that we're leaving? Or do you want us to stay?
If you can make that green dot glow red, we will leave right now.
Okay, I'm going to stop the radio here. Is there a song you'd like to hear on this radio? If so, let me know. Do you like to listen to Johnny Cash on the radio?
We're not getting much now.
No. All right, we're gonna go now. Goodbye.
Put this back on the table.
And that definitely said my name.
Yeah, I definitely did, I heard it.
That was actually the clearest response of any segments of audio that came through there. That was the clearest one.
Right.
And I don't know if you've communicated to us as well on our recorders. If so, thank you. I may be asking for it to say its name, and it may have said its name in the recorder.
Right.
So thank you.
You go grab your aim pump. Just so everybody can get a better glimpse of the chapel and the stage.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. If you need me to carry something, I will.
Oh, no, I'm good, I'm good.
You got your
I got my,
handy dandy.
I'll do the dowsing rod somewhere else. All right, thank you.
Thank you. We mentioned no disrespect. We came in peace. And we appreciate your responses. The very few that we got, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
What's that? All right. There's a stairwell. This is hallway here at Hillview Manor. Mark's still in the chapel area. Which way are you gonna go up the steps? Gonna go up the steps? We're heading up the steps to the second floor. Dude, I love this action cam, dude. It got a nice video on it. Appreciate it. Wow. It's got like a real different vibe up here. That's truthful. Here's Jeffrey's room. Jeffrey. Right here. See all the toys. Very playful kid. We might have to
Surprised nobody's up here.
Right. Right. Wonder if we should put the
We could do stuff in here. Jeffrey's.
here. We're gonna
Nobody's up here.
right.
I said that's the cool thing about him getting the same couple of hotspot locations.
Right.
The whole place pretty much is.
Here you go, Jeffrey. We got these little devices here in the middle of the room.
And all kind of cool toys here. Can you show us which toy is your favorite by moving it for us? I see a baseball on the floor. Said he really liked baseball.
Babe Ruth was your favorite player. The Sultan of SWAT, the Great Bambino. He was the real deal. I played baseball myself for a very long time, Jeffrey. I tried out for the Pittsburgh Pirates back in 2002. Jeffrey, if you see that little green dot on that device, can you go over and touch it for me, please? And if you touch it hard enough, it'll make it glow red.
I brought another toy for you to play with. Have you ever seen these before? I don't know if green's your favorite color or not.
Yeah, the red balloon, look at it.
What's that?
The red balloon's moving. Back, look.
Oh, you like red?
I don't know if that was from you walking by it. It possibly could have been.
Could be, yeah.
But that's something to keep an eye on now, since it's.
Oh, these are starting to move. Go ahead. I usually get this where they start to like, there's a feeling out process with these. Can you point to the direction where you're at? How about we try this? Can you point these towards Stephen?
It's pretty impressive.
Do you like that Stephen played baseball? Can you make the meter light up down there? All right, now that you know how they work, I'm going to reset them, okay? There's something out in the hallway.
Anybody down there?
Is this Jeffrey we're talking to? If so, can you cross the rods? If this isn't Jeffrey, can you move them apart? So he's gone away. Jeffrey, if you're here with us, can you cross the rods? There you go.
There you go, Jeffrey. That's good. Now, if you're really here, can you touch these devices that we have on the floor? I'll show you what it does. You might like these
Yeah,
colors.
that makes a lot. This makes, see all the lights?
You might like those colors. If you like those colors, you can make them go off. We appreciate your responses on Mark's dowsing rods. We just need more validation that you're still here with us.
We're removing this one.
Are you pointing the dowsing rods towards Mark? Are you by him?
Yeah, can you point them towards me if you like these? Okay, so just whatever.
Who left you that dollar bill? Can I have it?
Can you cross the rods again? Let us know you're still here. It's one random name I asked for. Can you point them back at Stephen again now? If you point them back to Stephen, I'll give you another $1.
Alright, I'll give you $1 right now if you put it to me. I'll pull that right here. Leave it right here. There you go, Jeffrey. If you can make any of these devices go off, it's worth $1, right? I think so.
Can you point to the man who just gave you the $1? I didn't give it.
I don't think you like my voice. I think I have a harsh voice. Is that what it is, Jeffrey? My voice is too harsh for you? I'll stay in this corner if that's where you want me at.
If you want us to leave, point towards the door. So it wants us to stay, I guess.
We're playing with balls.
Definitely getting orb activity. It's all over my camera. I can see it.
Are you getting a lot of words?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
That's a cool bike over there. How'd you go over there and ride it?
Did you have a bike when you was in here, Jeffrey? Jeffrey?
Can you point them towards the bike?
Hey Jeffrey, when I was a kid, I was in a place like this. Feeling abandoned.
It's really hot in here. Like,
Exactly.
I feel like it's like really hot in here.
It's warm in here, yeah.
It says 68 degrees.
It's saying 68? It feels hotter than that. Like I'm sweating to death.
Yeah, me too. And this is, it's still, this is 68, but it might be 69.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's working its way up to that. 69.2.
Are you making the temperature rise in here? Is that why it's getting hot? Are you aggravated?
69.5, 69.6.
I think we should move on to the next spot.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, first, we don't have a lot of time to be here,
Yeah, that's true.
so we want to do, I actually want to do as much as possible, but,
I'm gonna walk back through here and see if that balloon moves. We saw that.
right. Yeah, this blue, the one balloon was moving back and forth.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah. Okay, deep on.
If you step right anywhere on that floorboard,
Yeah.
it moves, that whole thing.
Alright, thank you, Jeffrey.
Where?
Is this Jeffrey that's in this room that we're talking to, or is it somebody else?
Wait, didn't they say this hallway? There's just something in this
A
hallway.
lot of times where there's these rooms with flames, you could be talking
Right.
to a completely different spirit. And be calling it by the wrong name. And I wanna make sure we have the right name.
Right.
My name's Mark.
What was the thing with the rocking chair there? They don't sit there, right?
Thank you.
Go rock on its own.
This is Mary Ayala's room.
Yeah.
They said she was blind. Well, she was blind, and she should take her eyes out and
Oh, perfect opportunity to use the cat toys.
right and play games with the workers here. So we're gonna go try Mary, and we're gonna see what she's about. As we can see, Mary left her eyeballs here on the bed. They're right there. So we're gonna put this K2 meter here. And this REM pod.
Good, it's over here.
Look at that. Nice. K2 action on a bed. Look at that. You see that? Okay, Mary.
If you're in here right now, I want you to let one of these devices go off. If you're in here right now, have one of these devices go off. Like, am I allowed to touch your beads on this bed? Am I allowed to touch them? See, I like jewelry, Mary. I like it. See, if I put it on, how does that make you feel? They say,
He's a kidder just like you are, Mary. He likes to play around too. So,
my size hurt.
you're what?
Side hurts.
I see the meter going off. Look. You want him to put the beads back? If so, make it glow red.
Am I allowed to wear them? Is that you doing that to my side right now?
So it is you. You're making his side hurt.
Do you want me to put these down? Am I allowed to wear them, Mary? So Mary, I'm gonna put your beads down. I'm gonna come over here to your cane. Am I allowed to play with your cane? They said you can hear this tapping when you're not around. So touching it, I'm from Lawrence County too, man. I grew up around here the same way you were from here. Or maybe you weren't from here. I always wanted one of these. Can you show us a sign that you're here? Can you say something? Can you give us a sign that you're still in here with us, Mary? I'll put your cane back if you could tell us that you're in here. Mary, you don't have to be shy. I put your cane back. That's a nice rocking chair you have over there. I like the stuffed animals on it. I like your bear right here.
All right, let's see something real quick.
I like your bear. Are you over here by the rocking chair? If you could let us know that you're over here, let one of these funny machines go off here. If you could come over here and maybe sit down, take a load off.
It did.
Yeah, it did. His device went off.
I didn't have an antenna plugged into it.
They say you used to count the steps to the bathroom. Is
Nice.
that,
I'm gonna take my equipment out of here and let you guys deal with this.
Oh, alright.
No, go ahead. No, do your thing, guys. No. You guys are getting responses in there. Go ahead. I'm gonna roll on that.
Stuff in there.
Yeah, they're getting hits on there. Yeah, they're getting hits in there. So.
I wanted to go down to, I had a crazy experience the first time I was here down in that boiler room, but the mold was just too bad down there.
Right.
So unfortunately, I have to forego that one.
Is this the hallway where the skinwalker, where that creeper dude was at?
Yeah. It's down here. I believe there's people down in Antonio's hallway. Yeah, this is everybody cafeteria back in there. Let's see if everybody's down in Antonio's hallway.
All right.
I thought I heard people down. Yeah, there's definitely somebody down there here, spare box. Static. Tell you what we could do. Is if we hit these stairs down here, we can go down the north hallway.
Mm-hmm.
By the nurse's station, the atrium. Yeah, is that down there? These stairs here.
Oh yeah, this. Here, we'll mess around in here for a little bit.
For real, this area right here where I'm standing,
Right.
one of the craziest things. Pretty much.
This whole area is just huge.
Yeah, the first time I was here, my niece heard what she said sounded like a girl came up and screamed right in her face.
Right.
And four other investigators were right in the same room, didn't hear anything, were wondering why she was freaking out.
Right.
And then upon reviewing the audio, sure enough, there was the sound of a girl. It was much quieter, much lower than she heard it, but she said it sounded like if somebody literally screamed in her face.
Wow.
She
That's
didn't want
crazy.
to come back here. It took her several years to even come back.
Well, you want to stay in here, or there ain't nobody in here? You want to just give this a whirl for a couple minutes?
You can do that.
I mean, I don't even know where to even set it up at. Like, we're just right over here in this area.
Well, you gotta get this. This is good. This is good. Nothing beats a creepy piano. Creepy off-key piano.
Right.
Can you come play the piano? You really haven't run into a lot of people.
No.
as far as I know, there really weren't a ton of claims in this room, which is why it kind of caught us off guard. when
Right.
It happened the first time we were here.
If there's any spirit or energy in this room, can you give us a sign, please? We would like to hear from you if there is. We come here with full respect to you and your space.
Make sure I put that far away from the K2. Feel free to use our energy. I turned that on. That should give you energy as well. I've actually never tried this. The dowsing rod's right over the EM pump.
Dude, there's crazy. Dude, there's a lot of orbs gonna be in these videos.
Can you point to the direction in the room in which you're at right now? Or if you're right in front of me, can you cross the rods?
K2's going off. Did you just walk by that green dot and make it go off?
Can you point the rods towards Stephen?
That was me. I moved the chair on accident. All these pieces of equipment that we have going on here,
They just both moved.
you can use
Keep going.
everything here to talk to us.
That was wild. And they're pointing at you.
If you want to keep talking to me, make these devices go off for me, please.
Now, I had that happen at the Bel Air house when I was there, where the rods kind of float freely, but
Right.
it literally feels like two things grab them and start moving them, and that just happened about 30 seconds ago.
Did you grab those rods and point them towards me?
I mean, they both just started moving simultaneously, like they were locked together.
If you did, let them go and spin them to make them cross as an X.
If you want us to leave, can you cross the rods? If you want us to stay, can you move them further apart and point them towards me? Do you hear that?
It sounds like someone's
The
walking around.
EM pump is literally changing the vibration
Oh yeah, I can see it flickering.
as if something is sucking the energy from it.
No, yeah, I can see it flickering. The light's going. Yeah, no. Are you sucking energy off that blue light? If so, make these devices go off. If you can do that for us.
I think it just took the energy from it. Keep going.
Like it's getting real loud. Like it's really going.
I've never heard it do that though. Like it actually sounded like it was changing gear, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Like, I mean, it usually doesn't sound like that.
You pointed the rods towards Mark.
Can you put them the other way? Towards Stephen.
Dude, it sounds like there's something back here.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Are you moving around this room so we can't see you?
Are you the same spirit that tugged on my backpack during the tour? I just tapped on my arm. I don't think it captured it though, but I felt it direct. All right, can you reset the rods by moving them forward towards Stephen, towards the lights? These aren't like.
Do you keep turning my light off on my camera?
Like, look, I'm twisting my wrists forward
Right.
and downward. They should be going
They should be
out
spinning.
and spinning down towards you, and they're not.
Are you putting all your pressure towards Mark? Are you pushing on his body?
Look, my wrists are pointing down. Why are the rods pointing up? And
Right.
down we go. Did you just let go?
If you just let the rods go,
All right, now I moved that one away from my body to reset them. I can't figure out why these were like literally locked on my arms here like that.
right.
If you're still here, can you point them back towards me again?
Can you do that for us too?
Do you hear that changing?
Hmm? What are you doing with all this energy you're taking?
I think I may have found my new way of using these rods.
But could the EM pump be could it be manipulating the rods too? The energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know much about a dowsing rod.
Right. If you're getting energy from the EM pump when you cross the rods, I feel like that's really fueled this. What was that?
Oh, no, I keep hearing things.
People left down in Angel Rose Hallway.
Right.
I think we have this whole section kind of by ourselves, so we shouldn't be hearing anything right now.
Are we the only ones up here on this level? If so, make a noise. Shut a door. Play the piano. You want to try to move on a little bit?
Definitely heard something down the hallway. I don't hear anybody else here. I think one of the reasons why is something that's getting close to our,
Yeah, I don't know what time it is.
I don't even.
You can't be getting close to midnight already. There's no way. I mean, it could be.
It's 12 after 11.
Yeah. Let's just move on a little bit.
Let me pop out in the hallway real quick and see if there's anybody here. 'Cause I definitely hear them.
Yeah, I keep hearing like footsteps. You can show yourself. You don't have to hide in corners anymore. We're the only ones up here that can see you. Yo.
Angela's always in, but nobody's down there. He's the spirit who, for the longest time, like, going back to whenever I first came here and did the tour, they said that he hung himself.
Right.
And as of late, they've picked up that he didn't
Mm-hmm.
do that. There was some type of foul play involved. And he really takes offense to people saying that he ended his own life.
You want to go down and give it a whirl?
Yeah. Which does make sense if that were to be the case. The last thing you would want is somebody saying, oh, well, he just couldn't take it anymore and
Right.
ended it all.
All right, me and Mark are going to go down Angelo's hole.
Yeah.
If you just heard that story.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Feel free to follow us.
Straight ahead, right?
Down the right.
Down to the right.
They actually had a lot of updated information on the tour.
Right. Did you hear it? Oh, that's my voice.
On the tour, I thought I heard something in there. Or was
All
this?
right, Angelo's bedroom right here. Where this is his hallway.
Yeah, they basically said to
Just chill out.
see if this is their room. This is my room down here. Yep, I will never forget this as long as I live. Walking in this room, we saw that thing floating in the air.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was like this weird ectoplasmy thing. It was so weird, floating in the air.
Let's see what we can come up with in here.
Later on that night, I saw that thing rush by. The other investigator's hand was with me.
You want to go in the hallway or stay in this room? What do you think is more active, this room or the hallway?
Probably the hallway.
Okay, we'll go to the hallway then. Check it out.
It's just an odd thing because
Right.
we just came in this room, just like we're doing now, not really expecting to see much, and that was one of the strangest visual experiences we had that first time that I was here.
Right.
That was probably the strangest visual
Well, I'm gonna stick this.
that we got that night.
I'm gonna stick that right there, right in the middle of the hallway. See if we can. And I'm gonna bring the REM pod out and.
I really wish I would have had my cat toys in Jeffrey's
Right. So we're gonna just
pack the cat toys.
chill out and see if we capture anything on this hallway.
Now see, this would be a great one if we were to do a private
Yeah.
investigation here. Just set up an IR light and let this go dark and roll.
Angelo, are you in this hallway with us? I'm gonna sit down on the floor.
We're up here on
I'm gonna sit down on the floor and relax. And just chill out, and we're gonna hang out together, Angelo. We all are. What is that? Mark, was that you?
what?
Never mind. Nope, you're down there.
I thought I heard something down there too. There's nobody here.
Whoever's in that room down there, can you make that noise again?
You heard something down by that room, didn't you?
Yeah, it was in the room, actually. You hear that?
See, that's why whenever I've gone to places, I make sure that I bring up any odd situations that had happened in previous times I've been there,
Right.
kind of as a way to trigger any spirit activity, like, oh yeah, that was me. You know, like claiming it's handiwork, so to speak.
Dude, my action cam, I didn't even record it at all.
You didn't?
Nope. It's just on.
You had your phone on there, right?
Yeah, my phone's on, yeah.
That's fine. Did it sound like it was down in this room?
Yeah, it was down in that, no, it was down in this room with the big grate.
Yeah. Do you remember me from before? I saw you before. That was many years ago. Yeah, standing right here, I'm like replaying that whole scenario right in my head right now. That's how much that sticks with you when you see something crazy like that. It's awesome to be back here again.
Angelo, if you're still floating around this hallway, how did you pass away? We need to get some answers out of you.
Did somebody hurt you down here? All kind of movement in here.
Is that whoever hurt Angelo? Are you in that room? Is that why you're making them noises? If you're in this hallway, shut these big double doors right here. Try to.
Sounds like the building's settling
It does.
because it's coming from above. We're just here to try to find some answers, Angelo. We're really sorry if somebody hurt you like that.
If somebody hurt you, Angela, touch those devices in the middle of the floor and make them go off for us.
They said the guy on the tour said he got some responses on Spirit Box.
Right. Maybe we should try a spirit box, see what happens.
That's what I was thinking of doing. I was trying to think on the tour where he was at. He was about right here. That's what I really liked about this place too, is a lot of the people who give you the tours are investigators themselves. So
Are you able to communicate with us better through the spirit box? Mark's going to turn it on so you can talk to us. Angela, my name is Steven. I'm here to talk to you. Do you want to talk to us back?
how do you feel in this hallway?
Nothing really. Not really.
Every time I've been in this hallway, and going back several investigations ago, still sadness in this hallway.
Did you just say yes because of the sadness? Did you kill yourself, Angelo? Or did somebody else kill you?
Are you afraid to tell?
We're not judging you on what happened. Did you just say go away?
That's what I heard too.
Did you tell us to go away, Angelo? That's what we heard. Are we getting too personal with you? Is that why you came out aggressive? Well, we're not going to go away until we get some answers out of you. If you can see that green dot, make it go off the red, and then we'll leave you alone.
Is that correct what we heard? Go away. Do you want us to go away? If so, say yes. Do you want us to go away? I hope you captured that, because that's exactly what I heard when you heard that.
No, it definitely said go away.
Maybe it meant for me to go away from the box.
Did you go away? Is that what you meant? Are you mad at us? Is that why you're not talking now? We didn't mean to disrespect you, Angelo, in any way. We were just trying to be friendly with you and talk to you. You wanted to come out and be aggressive towards us and tell us to go away for no reason.
Is this Angelo or is this somebody else?
Is there somebody else in this hallway besides Angelo? Is there a female in this hallway? I just heard a female voice.
Use our energy if you need to. Did somebody hurt you, Angelo?
No.
All right, thank you, Angelo. Goodbye. Leave.
I thought I heard that too.
Message taken.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how much time we have left, but.
I don't know if you were up to,
Oh, you son of a.
I have
I dropped my light out of my pocket. What are we looking for? I mean, what we.
my recorder, room pod. All right, onward we go.
We're not getting much activity in here tonight. It feels like we're like the only ones left in this building.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, and I'm happy with that. If you want, leave us in here.
Let's see, we want to head down, if we head down here,
Mm-hmm.
we can go down to, I didn't know, did you want to go downstairs though?
Yeah, we tried for a little
Okay.
for a little bit.
I
Yeah.
know we didn't want to stay down there very long because that was intriguing going on the tour. I saw that light in the back room too. Like the whole
Yeah.
Back area lit up.
Right. We go this way, right? Yeah.
Oh, for down there, we just stairs right here.
Oh, stairs are right here.
This place gets confusing.
It does. There's 3 main stairwells, but
Took me 7 times coming here to finally get it figured out. This goes down to
we're heading down to the basement.
the basement. Goes out to the north hallway there. Somebody's down here.
Let's see. Basement cavity. Yeah, there's a spirit box going on down here.
Not the spirit box.
Here's Amanda's stairwell basement.
Is that coming from down here or up there?
Maybe it's coming from in that north hallway.
Is it coming from the north hallway? Okay.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Getting any activity down here?
In George's room a little bit.
Yeah.
Nothing out in the spirit box though. I'm not getting anything out.
That's what we heard then.
Yeah, that's where
Because we thought it was coming from the north hallway, but we heard your spirit box going on.
Yeah. If you go in here, the little girl,
Yeah.
pretty sure she's in the chairs.
Nice.
Back and forth.
When we coming back through the tour, did anybody else see the room light up besides me and him?
No.
It lit up bright.
back room.
Yeah, it lit up bright white. Yeah.
Like somebody was in there with a flashlight.
Yeah.
Nobody was in there.
Oh, weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the little girl was sitting in the chair next to the one with the high chair.
Right.
It was a little figure that came up on the. There's an app now that uses LiDAR, like the SOS on the,
Right.
on the FN12. It actually works. It's surprising.
Was it the ghost app, ghost tube or whatever it's called?
Yeah, SOS goes.
Ghost
Yeah.
tube,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it up. I got a bunch of
You said
videos.
George's room, there was some activity in there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a couple in there.
Yeah, I came here about 10 years ago, was only the second time doing third time doing a real investigation here. Or not here, but in general. We heard I was with my sister and niece down in George's room. And we kept talking about George, that's George's room.
We're down here in the basement.
Go on the tour, that's George's room. Yeah. So my niece just randomly said, maybe this isn't George. Are you George or are you someone else? And we all heard a disembodied voice say, yeah, it's someone else.
Nick.
Someone told us that
Have you?
his app that he has, yeah.
I don't know if I'm leaving these apps, but I figured, but trying all kinds of things.
Yeah, but I mean, still to this day, that's the craziest
Oh,
disembodied
yeah.
voice I've ever heard. Because we all heard it, caught it on recorder and everything.
This is George's.
Check it out.
Nice. I don't know what that
So-
is.
And then a little bit later, it goes on for a while, a little bit later, I go over towards the left, and there's like a bigger figure.
Nice.
And then in the corner, you'll see when you go in there, like towards the left, when you walk in the doorway, like over this way, there's another figure back there, it looks like.
We don't know if those things are false or not, but the
Yeah.
one in the chair is weird, because it's a little tiny figure, like a little girl.
Oh yeah?
Let me see if I can find
You paid for the ghost tube app?
it. I did now, I just paid the $2.99,
It's cheap.
just so I can keep recording.
You gotta have a
Or
iPhone 12 though.
Okay.
No, I got it. I have it on my Android.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
LiDAR, yeah.
The one that Dad said when we read it, it uses LiDAR, it's weird.
Let's see.
Oh, did your Android have LiDAR?
I don't know what that
There's
is.
a fan. That's Bill's. Bill wasn't doing anything for us. Is it here? No, that's the wheelchair person.
I'm gonna build a portal, dude. I wish I would have before we came.
So
George's
upstairs,
room's down here.
next to the wheelchair outside of kind of Bill's room north.
I heard a lot of people debunk the SLS, but even if 95% of it is inaccurate, there's still 5%.
Right, yeah,
So that's why you gotta go with it.
figured as much, yeah. Is it here? No,
I mean, there is no, think about it, there's no exact science that you just put it in. So,
right.
Did y'all hear that?
What is it?
It sounded like a door.
There's people down there.
Oh, okay.
There, I think they're.
Okay, I'm like, man, it sounded like somebody was shutting the door.
I don't wanna go in here. I don't even, what's your name again? Isabella.
Where is it?
Yeah, Isabella. I'm gonna
I can't
come and
find
talk
it.
to you
It's
about
not
something.
But also, actually, we can see if we can see it again.
That's what, this is the same room we were wondering who the other person was, like,
you saw it too, that's.
Yeah, it's right in this room right here.
It looked like if somebody was standing in here just like shining the light through the room.
Right. Oh. Yeah. Hold on, you. What's this room again? This is a storage room.
Just the storage room, there's really no claims to this.
Right. This is just a storage room down here. This is people's belongings that were here. I mean, there ain't really much, if any, claims down here. But it's just awesome to see, like, all this furniture that was in this building from years beyond. I mean, years past. Here's old wheelchair tires, old shoes.
Hello, join us.
Yeah, you wanna go up the north hallway? Right, we're gonna go up the north hallway. North hallway's pretty active. Last time when me,
I don't think I ever told you that. Up in, North Holly, that was whenever I first got that, that little camcorder like Frank has.
right,
Okay, that was pretty much the first camera I got. That had the, IR light.
right,
And I placed that
mm-hmm,
in North Hallway when I was here with that other group,
right,
where I was kind of like just an add-on. So we only had about 6 people here in this whole building. And so I kind of just went off and did my own thing. And I went to retrieve the camera.
north hallway.
Down there, just straight here.
Dude, I haven't been here in like 6 years, so I'm so confused.
Like I said, it took me some time to get used to it too.
Here you go. North Hall right here.
Yeah, if you look up here, hope you can see.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's bad. But yeah, this whole thing
Mm-hmm.
is redone.
Yeah.
That was just solid
Well,
black mold.
the last time we was here, myself, Stephen, Emily, and Frank, was about 6 years ago, and my wife was the nurse on duty, and when she said that, a white mist came down here, and I caught it with my own eyes. Now, can you do that for me again? But she's not here to be the nurse on duty. I just want to see you all over again. That was about 6 years ago. Frank was looking down this way.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking down this way, and Emily was here at the desk, and that's what happened.
That's people back there.
Yeah. We have some devices you can come use. You know what I forgot to grab?
What's that?
My laser grid.
Yeah.
Definitely should have grabbed that.
Laser grid, yeah, I've used that in the hallway here before. Anyway, sorry, I never really finished the story I was telling you about. I was here with that one group.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of went up by myself. I set a camera up down here by the, just past these double doors here.
Right.
Trying to get that, because there's the reports of the shadow figure that crosses
Right.
through there. So I'm walking down here to go get my, change the battery on my IR light.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an EVP that was captured, said I should kill him.
Oh, that's pretty
And I was down
detailed.
this hallway by myself. And that was my one camcorder where the audio is not really, like the onboard audio isn't really good on it.
Right.
So it had to be
Pretty powerful.
pretty powerful to come across like that.
If there's anybody in the north hallway that would like to show themselves, you're allowed to. And if you just heard Mark's story,
Here, I'll just reenact it.
we'd like to hear your voice.
Could you come say that again? Who wants to kill me?
K2's going off.
Who wanted to kill me?
Did you follow Mark out this door? Bill Boots. Did you follow Mark down the hallway? Was that you? Why do you want to kill him for? Did he capture something that you didn't want him to hear? Mark's all the way down the end of the hallway. There's another device here in the hallway too. You go touch that also. Hey Bill, do you like Elvis? If that's you. Do you roam these hallways all night? Yeah, he definitely followed you, dude. As soon as you walked by it, the K2 went off.
I got that same creepy feeling walking down there too. Well, you figure the report is of a shadow person down there.
Right.
Sometimes shadows, dark blackout, completely shadows.
Right. Hey, Bill, are you the dark shadow person that they see down these hallways?
You walk down there, see if you get the same thing.
All right, I'm going to walk down this hallway too.
See if it says something to you.
And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to shine the light back down the hallway. See, there goes Mark all the way down there with the white light. Bill. Anybody else down here? Come speak to us, please. Do I need to show you what this device does in the middle of the floor? Mark can show you too. Just go over and touch the silver antenna, and it'll go off. I'm gonna do this for you, Bill. Can you do that for me, please?
We're down to our last 15.
15 minutes?
Yeah. I still would like to go down to the boiler room, or that boiler room down there with George's room. We never made it up to the 3rd floor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this can't be from the light. Look at the right here in the middle.
That captures all the way down there.
Yeah. Where's that blue thing in the middle of the floor? I see
Yeah,
it.
I see it.
It's not on this.
It's not on.
It's right here.
So it's in the infrared spectrum. Oh, you know what? Is it the?
I thought it was this.
Is it the infrared light shining down from the camera that's on the wall there?
Yeah, good call. That's what it is. Good call. How many times did that camera in the hallway caught you walking through here?
That is so weird on my camera. Is your camera doing the same thing?
What?
I see like a flickering on the exit sign down there. You got nothing.
Mm-mm. Oh, can't forget your Ian pump. Or your dowsing rods.
Tell you what, for coming here with basically just the equipment on our backs,
Right.
I think we grabbed the right stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easy to get boggled down with too much.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I brought my whole case,
Right.
but I'm like, nah. Why bring everything in when?
Right. We could probably maybe try. I think they just came off. I think they were the ones that were down in George's room. Or do you want to head up to the 3rd floor where we haven't been yet?
Well, we probably go downstairs.
Yeah, it's closer.
Yeah, it's gonna be closer. I don't feel like walking all the way up these steps again.
Yeah, you can even see like along the walls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere. It's just taking over the whole place. Starting to wonder if paranormal activity feeds off of mold.
All right,
Everywhere you go, there's mold.
we're heading back to the basement to George's room for like 10 minutes. Then we're going to pack it up and go home. Well, I thought you couldn't get in there. right? This action cam's got a great camera on it. Like, I'm really impressed with this thing. And it's got it from Walmart for like
Yeah,
$40.
exactly.
Was this George's room? No,
Down here.
that's still storage. There we go.
People in here reading.
No.
Yeah, they came up, here's me, Steve, one of the craziest experiences I've ever had was in this room,
Mm-hmm.
when I heard a disembodied voice. Yeah, the weird thing was, is I was in this room, we were all sitting in the chairs,
Right.
and from my perception, where it sounded like that disembodied voice came from, was like high up in the air, like it was
Oh, that's weird.
up above us.
Right.
It sounded like it was right beside us, it sounded like it was coming from above us.
Well, George, who passed away from hypothermia, being drunk outside, fell asleep in the snow, and people brought him inside to put him in here in the boiler room where he passed away. But from all accounts, he was a huge Steelers fan. I don't know if you remember, George, when we was here a few years ago, our partner Frank said he was from Baltimore and he was a Ravens fan. I think that kind of made you mad and you didn't want to talk to us then. But he's not here with us now, and can you talk to me now? I know a lot of people visited you tonight throughout the night, and you're really tired of talking, but you actually don't have to speak so we can hear words, but you can touch our devices and make them go off so we can see that you're still here with us.
I'm gonna try the spirit box for a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to call out not call outs like in a disrespectful way, but I'm just curious. I mean, I heard a spirit at one time allowed me to hear its voice with my own ears, and I'm curious to find out why.
Hey, George, can you let Mark know who that voice was of that spirit that he heard? Can you do that for him, please?
Now, whenever I heard that voice,
K2's
told
go.
us that you were somebody else, not George.
K2's going off.
Could you tell us your name?
Oh yeah, he went red.
I never did find out your name. And I'm gonna look up right where I heard that voice coming from.
Mark.
K2's going off like crazy, wow. Who else comes down here besides George? Can you tell me your name?
Is that where Mark heard a voice at? Is it right above you? Is that why you made the device glow red? Oh yeah, it went straight red.
Wow.
I got that one. That's a good one. Were you hang down here? If you were, make it glow red. Okay, you were not hung.
What's painful is right up here. If I could pinpoint, it would be right here. It's like right above us.
Is this you laying on the floor, George? Is that where your energy's still at on the floor? Yeah, it's red. It's him.
Oh, that was me.
If you see this other device in front of me, George, can you come over and touch that for me, please?
I went to AM accidentally.
It has blue, yellow, and red like the Steelers logo. You want me to show you how it works?
Did that shut off after I put the spear back?
See? Can you do that for me, George?
Wow, that huge spike. It went up to red. Did you see how that went up to red?
Mm-hmm. George, can you touch that other device I just showed you? Can you do that for me to make that go off too? If you could do that for me, we will leave you alone.
Why do you like the yellow? It's going like yellow. Red, yellow, orange.
Are you building up strength? If you're building up strength, make it glow red.
Like we're at the lowest point of this entire place.
Mm-hmm.
What could possibly be making that go up? Like there's a lot of equipment down here, but it's all
dead.
dead. Yeah.
Hey, George, was that you trying to fix the furnace because it's cold outside? It does need fixing. Will you be able to do that tonight so everybody can stay warm? You don't want to talk to us anymore?
Next time I come, I can bring something for you with the Steelers on it. Would you like me to do that? I should have brought something with me. I will the next time I come. Would you like that?
Did you use all your energy on that device that shows that you're still here?
How do you go from all that energy to nothing?
Right.
There we go.
There we go.
Can you make it go to red? Make it go to red if you want. Want me to bring you something with the Steelers on it when I come back next time?
Can you make a tapping noise on these pipes to let us know that you're still working on these?
That was me. Settle in the chair. Crazy K2 spikes down here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't expect to get anything down here on that.
Do you remember?
Down here.
Do you remember who Jack Ham is? You got a picture of him right here. Do you know who he was when he played linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 70s? I'm going to take a step back and let you talk to us through the K2 some more before we got to go. Is there anything you would like to say to us before we leave, George? The other voices are from people down the hallway in the storage room. What time we got?
It's 11:59.
Okay. Well, George, we're going to pack it up for tonight.
George.
Thank you, George, but you definitely got to stay here. You cannot come follow us. This is where you got to be at from here on out.
Stay here. You got all your stuff here, though.
Yes.
A lot of cool stuff here.
You can't attach yourself to us or our equipment. So you got to stay here, George. And again, we thank you.
You don't want to go home with the Buccaneers fin anyway.
Crazy K2 spikes.
Yeah, that's insane. There's nothing in here.
No.
Like, I mean, it looks like there's all kind of, yeah, it's all completely
Right.
dead. My battery died on this, but that's about the time it usually takes. I'm actually shocked it lasted as long as it did.
Right. I think I got 40 minutes out of the action camp so far.
And this pretty much concludes our
Yeah, this concludes our
investigation here. Really cool night though for only 2 hours of investigating, really?
Yeah, we was only here really 2 hours investigating. We had excuse me.
Stuff.
We had the hour tour. And yeah. I appreciate you letting us come here and talk to you. And I'm gonna walk up these steps one last time and head on out of here. We're gonna go back to my house and hang out.
You gotta stay here though.
Definitely gotta stay here. The wife don't want you there. She don't want that bird there either.
Big ass, where's my, I don't think I grabbed my, oh, it's in my hand.
Your hand pump.
Puts a snake a little bit. All right, thank you.
Thank you. You gotta stay here.
Place definitely hasn't lost its creepy factor.
No, it's definitely still creepy here for sure. But I would come back here, but I would definitely want to do something private.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
I mean, where you can just split up through the whole building.
Right.
And
It's the only way to go, yeah.
yeah. And that's gonna be. Oh yeah, gotta put our stupid mask back on.